everybody. It is Saturday afternoon where I am. I've got my coffee, I've got my cat. This is Dave. Hello, Davey. My name is Nikki, and I am a massage therapist here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I am a graduate of the Rock Your Massage Practice Academy, and I'm coming at you live right here inside the Art of Building a Successful Massage Practice. This group is run by Rebecca Diazevedo, who's my business coach and I think the best business coach in the industry. Okay, let's get started. If you are tuning in live or if you're watching the replay, I would love for you to comment below, let me know where you're from and what your favorite movie is. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and my favorite movie is Fight Club. So, today I've decided to go live to talk about, and excuse me if I'm not looking at the screen, I've got my notes here. Today I've decided to go live to talk about the two biggest mistakes most massage therapists make and what to do instead. I'm not going to leave you hanging, guys. So these are just some of the mistakes that I see a lot of massage therapists make, and I say this with nothing but love in my heart. I say this without judgment. I made a lot of these mistakes myself, so I'm speaking from experience, guys. I'm not being all high and mighty over here. But I want to save you from yourselves. I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that most other people are making. So here we go. Mistake number one. Making decisions based on what you think other people want. I'm going to go into a little more detail about this. What do I mean by this? Most massage therapists, I find, assume everyone wants massages on evenings and weekends. Everyone's looking for a bargain. Everybody wants a cheap massage. So I have to massage on evenings and weekends, and I have to be the cheapest in town. Massages are expensive and people can't afford them. So, I can't charge premium pricing. Everyone wants hot stone or acupuncture or whatever the latest modality is. So I have to go get trained in that so I can be competitive. Everybody loves spa music. Gotta play that instrumental spa music. I can assure you guys this is not true. I pride myself on my rock and roll playlists, and people come to me because of them. They're amazing, and I've never once listened to Enya during a massage. People assume you can't earn good money making massage. You can't earn good money doing what you love, and that breaks my heart. That just isn't true, you guys. People assume, everyone wants super deep pressure. You have to be really strong, and you have to be able to give everybody a really firm, deep pressure massage to the point of injury. You see what I'm getting at, right? You're making these assumptions about what people want, about when they want to see you, about how much they can afford, and then you're catering to that. But these are completely unfounded assumptions. They're not necessarily true. Do a lot of people want massages on evenings and weekends? Sure, yeah, but not everybody. I promise you that. Are there a lot of people out there looking for a bargain? Who doesn't love a good deal? Of course, yeah, but not everybody. There are plenty of people who are willing to pay a premium price for a premium service. I have built my practice filled with people just like that, and you can do it too. So, that's mistake number one. Making decisions, important financial decisions that really impact your life based on what you think other people want. Not based on what people actually want. It's what you think other people want. That's the key here. It's an assumption. It's not a fact. Here's what I want you to do instead. Here's what I did, and here's why I absolutely love my life. Reverse engineer your ideal lifestyle. Start with the life that you want to lead and work your way backwards and design your business and your practice such that it gives you that. It's a vehicle for the lifestyle of your dreams. Don't set your rates based on what everyone else is charging. This is a huge mistake. Instead, ask yourself, how much do you want to earn? Have you ever asked yourself that? Not just, well, how much should I charge because the place next door is pretty cheap and so I have to be competitive. No, how much do you want to earn? How much do you want to bring in a year? Aim high. Guys, if it's not a high number, aim higher. Be audacious. Be ambitious with it. I think you'll surprise yourself. You would be surprised at how much money you can make. I make 6 figures working part-time, by the way. And I'm not special. I got a really good coach right from the get-go. Ask yourself, how many massages do you want to give in a day? How many massages do you want to give in a week? How many massages do you want to give in a year? I know all of these numbers. I find most people are just kind of guessing, or they're giving more massages than they're physically comfortable with, because they're not charging enough, and that's how they need to make ends meet. It doesn't have to be like that. What days and hours do you want to work? Not when do you think everybody wants massages? When do you want to work? If you want to work evenings and weekends, if that's when you actually want to work because you have other things going on in your life that you want to be free for, then that's amazing. Go for it. You can probably be very successful. But if you don't want to work evenings and weekends because that's the time that you spend with your kids or play hockey, or if you're like me, that's when you go to concerts, I mean, in the before times, you don't have to. You can choose the days and hours that you want to work, and you can find the people who want to see you during those days and hours. I promise you. I made these mistakes myself. When I first opened my private practice, I worked Thursday nights, Friday nights, and all day Saturday, because I thought that was when those were going to be prime times. You know, everybody wants a massage Friday night after work, and everybody wants a massage on Saturday. And I did that, and I hated it. I realized I was missing out on parties and concerts and events and brunches and just life. I wanted to live my life on those days. And now I don't work Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays at all, ever. I give myself a 3-day weekend every weekend, and those are the days that I don't work. And let me tell you, I was scared. I was scared to change those hours. I thought, there's no way my Monday could be as busy as my Friday. There's just no way. And now I don't work Fridays at all, and I make $1,000 every Monday. Like clockwork, every single Monday I make $1,000. I never thought that was possible, but it's absolutely possible. So you don't have to work evenings and weekends if you don't want to. If you want to, great, go ahead. I work Sundays. I actually kind of like it. But don't work those hours if you really don't want to. You're going to get resentful. And there are all kinds of people who want massages at all kinds of times of the day, and you can go find them. So ask yourself, when do you really want to work? How much vacation do you want to take? I think a lot of people don't factor this in when they think about their earnings. They think about, well, here's how much I make in a week, or here's how much I make in a month. What about time off? What about the time to rest and protect your body? I take 200 days off a year, you guys. 3-day weekend every weekend and 3 months of vacation. 200 days of not massaging every single year. And last year I made $115,000. And this year I'm going to earn even more because I raise my rates. Because I raise my rates every year. You can do that. You can earn good money and take a metric ton of vacation and protect your body and protect your time and be energized for work. I'm excited when I return to work. What is it, January 15th? I have not worked a single day this year. I'm returning to work tomorrow because I decided to take a 17-day vacation because that's what my body wanted and that's what my heart wanted, and I can afford it. Do you want to travel? How much is that going to cost? Can you afford it? You know, structure your business such that you can afford to do the things that you want to do in the time off that you're taking. What kind of life do you want to build for you and for your family if you have one? This is what I recommend you do instead. So, mistake number 1, making decisions based on unfounded assumptions and building your business around assumptions that you're making of what you think other people want, which aren't necessarily true. And what you should do instead, or what I recommend and what I've done and what has brought me true happiness and joy, is starting with my ideal lifestyle and reverse engineering it and structuring my business such that it's a vehicle to get me what I want in life. That's what I've done. So, and by the way, business coaching can help you with that. I will give you information about that in a minute. So, mistake number 2, this one kills me, guys. This one breaks my heart, and I see this all the time. Asking non-experts for expert advice. Specifically, massage therapists going into Facebook groups filled with massage therapists and asking for business advice. Guys, these are Facebook groups filled with strangers. These people don't know anything about you. They don't know anything about your wants, your needs, your life expenses, your business expenses, and you don't know anything about them. That's the more important part. These people are giving you advice and you don't know if they're successful. You don't know where they live. You don't know what the cost of living is. You don't know how much money they make. You don't know if it's good advice. This can be really dangerous. And it breaks my heart when I see people asking perfectly valid questions and getting bad advice from people who are ultimately, I think, well-meaning but misguided. I've seen all kinds of questions. If you spend 5 minutes in any Facebook group for massage therapists, a group like this one, you're going to see people asking questions like, well, how much do you charge? How much should I charge? How do you structure your packages? How do you discount your packages? How do I get clients? That's a big one. That is a big question that you see all the time in all kinds of Facebook groups. How do I get clients? Guys, you don't want more clients. How do I know that? Run a Groupon. Slash your prices. Cut your prices in half. Give free massages. Put up a big old sign that says massage, $0. Boom. More clients. That's not what you want. You want more money in less time from specific people. It's not as simple as just getting more clients. And if you ask a generic question like that, you're going to get all kinds of answers. And some of them might be decent, but do you know anything about the people who are answering this question for you? Somebody asked a question in this group the other day, and I don't mean to single anyone out, but it's just another example of maybe not quite asking the right question to not quite the right audience. So this question came up the other day. Essentially, the question was, what's your busiest day? Somebody had considered working Sundays and just wanted to know, hey, are Sundays busy for you guys? I'm thinking of adding them. And a lot of people chimed in and said, yeah, Sunday's my busiest day, or Sunday's great, or, yeah, go ahead, you should totally do it. Do you know what my busiest day is? Every day. Any day that I choose to work is my busiest day. Like I said before, I never thought that my Mondays could be as busy as my Fridays, but they are, because I learned to get really skilled at marketing and I learned to target the right people. And when you can get really skilled at marketing and you can hone in on your niche and you can target the people that you serve best and the people who want to come see you, they will come work with you whatever days and hours you set. And they will travel to come see you. I have people driving for hours to come see me on like a Tuesday morning because that's when I work. So I'm not criticizing people for asking these questions. I think it's really important to stay curious. And these are questions that are really important to ask, How do I set my rates? How do I structure my business? How do I market myself? How do I find my ideal clients? These are important questions to be asking. But a Facebook group full of strangers is the wrong audience. You guys, be very selective with who you choose to take advice from. I caution you. I'm not saying don't be curious, and I'm not saying never ask questions. Just ask yourself, do you know anything about the people who are answering this question? Here's what I think you should do instead. Ask an expert. If you want expert guidance, you get it from an expert, right? Like if you have a question about how to build your business and how to market to people, you're going to want to ask a business coach. You're going to want to ask a business and a marketing expert. If you have questions about, how much should you be charging? I mean, that's a question for a financial advisor or for somebody who really knows the ins and outs of your life and your expenses. If you have questions about taxes, I see that I'm Canadian, so I see this a lot in my Canadian massage therapist groups. So many people have questions about taxes, and so many of the answers are wrong. Guys, you could get audited and you could make some big mistakes. If you have questions about taxes, you want to ask an accountant. You want to ask a CRA or IRS employee. You don't want to ask a Facebook group full of strangers. Don't do it. They could lead you astray. Do your research on who's giving you this advice. Do you know anything about them? Be very selective with whose advice you choose to accept. And that includes me. I'm giving you advice right now. You should know a thing or two about me before you choose to listen to me. Just remember, you probably don't know anything about the people who are answering your question in these Facebook groups. And they probably don't know anything about you. And what's worse is a lot of times the people who are giving you advice, the people who are telling you how to find clients by running a Groupon or by giving chair massage or by leaving business cards at the local cafe or whatever it is that they're telling you to do, they're probably not successful themselves. Most massage therapists aren't thriving, and this is the exact problem that we solve here in this group, is we want you to thrive. So you could be getting bad advice from people who aren't themselves successful, and I want you to keep that in mind. They're important questions to ask, but they're often not the right questions, and it's not the right audience. I mean, look, if my toilet started overflowing, I'm not going to take a photo of it and upload it to a Facebook group full of strangers and say, hey guys, how do I fix this? I'm going to call a plumber. Or maybe I'll ask Facebook, hey, does anybody know a great plumber? Because it's the plumber who's going to fix it. A business coach is like a plumber for your business. Your business is exploding, and you need to call an expert to come in and fix it. That's my little plumbing analogy. So yeah, that's mistake number 2, asking non-experts for expert advice. I think this is just good life advice in general. If you have a question that's really going to impact your finances especially, you want to ask somebody who knows what they're talking about. You want to ask somebody who has a track record of helping massage therapists build thriving, successful private practices, like Rebecca Diaz-Avedo, who runs this group and who runs Rock Your Massage Practice Academy, which is the 8-week business coaching program that I did in order to skyrocket my business to 6 figures. So that's my 2 cents for this Saturday afternoon. Mistake number 1, massage therapists making business decisions based on what they think other people want, what to do instead. Start with the lifestyle that you want and reverse engineer it. And we can help you do that. Rebecca and her team can help you do that in the academy. And mistake number 2, asking non-experts for expert advice, getting business tips from strangers in Facebook. Don't do it, guys. Or be very cautious. What to do instead, ask an expert. Ask somebody who really knows. And this is actually a great group because there's a chance that if you ask your question that Rebecca will answer it for you, that she'll comment or that she'll go live and she'll answer the question. So I would actually say this is a good place to ask questions. But when the people who are commenting, when you've never heard of them or you've never met them, just be cautious. Some of them might have excellent advice to give, but you don't know that, right? You don't know that. But if Rebecca Diaz-Avedo comments on your post and gives you an answer, you're going to want to listen to that because I assure you, she's an expert. So I hope this helps. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got anything out of this. And if you want business coaching, if you're ready to up-level your practice and you're ready to make this year your year, and you're tired of guessing and you're tired of asking strangers for advice and you feel like you've tried everything and you want to just get it right and you're ready to work hard, do yourself a favor and book a free discovery call with a member of Rebecca's team. Visit the website, rockyourmassagepractice.com, and you can scroll down. There's a button that I actually don't know what the button says, but book a call or apply, or I should know this, rockyourmassagepractice.com/application. That's where you go when you're ready to book a call. And if you've never heard of me and you don't know who I am, you don't know what I'm talking about, visit rockyourmassagepractice.com and sign up for the free webinar, the 4 shifts webinar. So do yourself a favor, you won't regret it. And I really hope this helps. Please let me know if this is helpful. And if you do book a call, if you watch this video and you book a call, comment below and let me know because I want to celebrate you. That is my favorite thing, when people say to me, I watched your video and then I booked a call with Rebecca's team. That is my absolute favorite thing to hear. So please comment below, let me know when you've done that because I can't wait to celebrate with you. It's the best thing that you could do for yourself. It's the best gift you can give to yourself is a solid coach. So hope this helps. Have a great weekend. And thanks so much for listening. On behalf of my cat, Davy, signing off. Have a great day.